You seem like you're heading towards a dangerous rabbit hole, derailing your entire focus to make it a YC wishlist startup. What's up, guys? My name's Andrew. I'm a software engineer building a SaaS, and I have just recently raised $500,000, and I've been rejected by Y Combinator 6 times for 2 different companies. I haven't really worked on my intro for this channel, but tell me what you guys think of that. It might work, it might not, I don't know. But anyways, my last video was I've been rejected from Y Combinator 6 times. And there was a comment that really stuck out, and I figured I'd address this comment because a lot of people, not a lot, a few, I'm not a big channel, you know, I only got 900 something subscribers. But let me just read this comment. Why do you want YC so bad? It's not the all stamp of approval. Plenty of companies that are unicorn status that never went through YC. You seem like you're heading towards a dangerous rabbit hole, derailing your entire focus to make it a YC wishlist startup. Why not raise from other tier 1 VCs if you think the product is that good? Interestingly, there's also an abundance of startups that fail after YC. All the best. And then here's some of the replies. This, correct. I love how people fall for this trap. Was going to write this. So 5 of you commented thinking my entire focus is YC. I want you to realize real quick, my focus is not YC. Whether I apply to YC or don't apply to YC, the same things are going to happen throughout the duration of building this company. It's building a good product and getting people to use it. Nothing changes. I've applied with YC since 2019 with a different company. So I apply once a year. Takes an hour. When you reapply, it takes 20 minutes because you just kind of look at your previous application, submit a new video, and change the updates. It's almost impossible to say that YC is causing a distraction. I am doing the same exact things if YC didn't exist. I live and breathe 24/7 building my product and trying to get users to use it, getting customer feedback, and trying to determine what is the next step to take in our company. And by the way, everything's been going great. We finally cracked 10,000 MRR in just like 2 months of being in private closed testing. We haven't even gone completely public. Public, I meaning like you have to have an invite code to use our product. We raised $200,000 from crowdfunding. We raised another $300,000 outside of crowdfunding. We're having consistent month-over-month growth without me even like going crazy on the marketing. To say that I'm heading towards a dangerous rabbit hole, derailing your entire focus to make it a YC wishlist startup. I want you guys to know that I'm doing absolutely nothing different. I just apply. That's it. I'm just applying. Now, YC is now doing 4 batches a year. I'm going to apply 4 more times. And then if I don't get in this year, I'm not meant to be YC, which is fine. And yes, you're absolutely right. There's hundreds of thousands, if not millions of companies around the world that are doing great without YC. Startups that are just making $500,000 a year. Maybe that single founder is happy with $500,000 a year and it profits him $300K, $400K, whatever his expenses are. Yeah, absolutely, I agree with you. There's way more successful companies than there are YC companies. However, YC only wants billion-dollar companies, right? And your chances increase, I guess, but it really depends on the founder. Do you need YC or not? You know, does it open doors? Are there potential networking opportunities? Do you get funding? Do you get education? Does it open doors to VCs where they'll definitely take your meeting because you have the YC badge? Does it make things a little bit easier? Sure, but I understand that YC is not what determines the fate of your company. It just opens doors. I'm gonna tell you something really quick that has been the hardest thing for me in my life, and that is finding people like me. My entire life, I grew up in the wrong crowds. So to me, the value is a new network of people that I can surround myself with like-minded people who are just as motivated as me. And I know I can go to like networking events and tech events in LA and like socialize and network. The fact of the matter is I'm building my product 24/7. I don't even have time to code anymore because I'm dealing with customer support, customer sales, I'm doing social media, I'm doing all the marketing, I'm doing like literally everything. Things are going great, but I want you to know that YC has no impact whatsoever. And hey, who doesn't want $500,000? Who doesn't want to, every VC will take a meeting because you have the YC badge of honor, right? And let's see, there was something else. Why not raise some other tier 1 VCs? Absolutely. I'm going to start with angels. We've already raised from angels in crowdfunding. I have enough for now. We'll be in the green very soon. I predict within 3 months we'll be cash flow positive. And then it just depends on like, okay, do I want to go the traditional VC route or do I want to bootstrap it all the way? I absolutely will approach VCs if I think that's what I want to do. I just want a little more leverage. I want leverage where the MOM growth is substantial and my social media influence in this community is already pretty good, but it's going to get better. So I want like product dialed in just a little bit more. We're still cleaning up bugs and whatnot. Yeah, I am completely aware. And I just wanted to respond to this because a lot of you guys think like I'm sidetracked by YC when YC is, yes, it's a dream. But like I said, number one, the network, the community. And number two, if you watch my other video where I talk about how I'm scrappy, unconventional, a dropout, I don't even have my GED. It's kind of like proving to myself too, it'd be really cool to get into something that's so prestigious, just to kind of prove to myself that, hey, I can get into something that's kind of crazy. And that's that. It takes 20 minutes, one application. If you're applying for the first time, you'll spend an entire day perfecting it. And even if I apply 4 times, half an hour each application, okay, out of 365 days, it's 2 hours of commitment. Big deal. To remind you, applying for YC has no impact on what decisions I'm making on my company. The decisions that I make for my company is build an amazing product. I want to build the best product. And then once the product is great, market the shit out of it and sell the shit out of it. That's it. Those are my thoughts. SM-HF3KP. But hey, I really do appreciate the comment. I just wanted to let you know, my man, trust me, I am on it. I am working on this as hard as I can. And guys, I'm gonna have videos, how did I crack 10K MRR in the first like 2 months? I'm gonna drop videos on how I raised $500,000. I'm gonna drop a video on how 200,000 of that was crowdfunding. I am gonna drop so many videos. If you have any questions, just comment down below, guys. Please let me know. And as always, I leave you guys with this. Success is often covered in dirt, but so is gold at one point. Toodles.